Hi guys, I'm Lexi Pena.
And I'm Rayna Nichols. Today our topic is college.
Today we're going to talk about some things of why you should go to college as well as resources. So Rayna, where are you going next fall?
Well, as of right now, I'm still undecided because I'm still waiting back to hear from various colleges. But if I had to go with my top two, I either would like to go to Purdue or to Marquette.
Okay, and would you go there?
For engineering, I'm hoping to eventually work as a mechanical engineer or as an aerospace engineer to eventually work at NASA and help build rockets.
Wow.
Yeah, well, what are you thinking about for college?
I am currently committed to play volleyball at Lake Forest College. It was my top choice once I visited. It just kind of felt like home to me, and I really enjoyed it, as well as their volleyball program. It was a great program.
And what are you majoring in?
I'm going to double major. I'm going to do education and English, and I'm also probably going to minor in some things, maybe broadcasting or like anything with media.
Oh, that's really interesting. Well, it also brings into a good topic of why would people even want to go to college? What do you gain from it? So we found an article that listed several reasons as to why it may be important to you and why it can help you later in your life.
So the first one that we saw was people who go to college are likely to earn a higher salary later down in the line, rather than not going to college and just kind of going with that.
Like not ending up at McDonald's.
Right. So you would have like a better job and a better salary from there.
Yeah, and hopefully earning the big money.
Hopefully we will. Well, I'll be a teacher, so.
No, it's okay. Don't let teachers hear that. And just along with that, college gives you better job opportunities. Like, you don't want to be working at McDonald's your whole life unless you're into that.
Yeah. Yeah. So then the third one would be a greater job satisfaction because you love what you're doing. For example, my senior year this year, I took senior service, and it was like one of my favorite classes I've taken because it opened my eyes to wanting to help out kids, especially kids in need, and it showed that like I love what I would be doing every day alongside with English. I love reading. I have a little too many books, so.
Yeah, I think your credit card can tell that.
Yeah.
Your bank account.
Yeah.
Saying I need to go to Barnes and Noble. But
Yeah, I just got done saying that, but anyways.
All right, well, it also can prepare you for the future, and it gives you more skills than if you were to just jump right into the workforce. Like if you're given a deadline, it helps you work towards meeting requirements that your job may require down the future. And you also get discipline, if you slack off and you don't take it all too serious, then, you're going to get kicked out. And that could be the same thing for your job. If you don't take it too serious, if you're not professional, then you're going to get fired.
Yes. And then number 5 was one of my favorites, was building new relationships. Not only do you build like network relationships, but you also build like lifelong friends there, like your roommate. And for me, for example, going on the volleyball team, I'm gonna have so many friends there just by being on the team. It's like built-in friendships. I think that's something that everybody should have, and I think it would be really beneficial.
Yeah, like my sister, she's met her best friends, like just through talking to like her dorm mates and talking to people on her floor. She like just the way she talks about these people, like they're soulmates.
Yep.
And another topic was that hard work can pay off. So if you're working hard in college, if you're staying up with your grades, you're staying on task, those habits are gonna carry on into the workforce. Like if you are staying determined, you're staying focused. You're gonna be able to concentrate more on what you want to do instead of constantly playing a catch-up game.
Yeah, and definitely being goal-oriented is something that I feel like everyone should strive for. I feel like it makes you work harder for things and just all that.
Yeah, like what goals do you have for at least your first semester of college?
Well, okay, so for my goals this year, I want to make Dean's List and make honor roll again because I strive to keep the scholarship that Lake Forest granted me, with the highest GPA and the highest amount of money you can receive from them. And then my first semester of college, I would really want to work hard and like create way better habits than I have in high school. Like I want to be more organized and more planning. Like I bought a planner the other day and I've been using it. I just like did my whole December and I think it's really fun. So I want to make sure I write down all my homeworks, have them in on time, just be really organized overall.
Yeah, it's kind of what my goal is for the end of the year. My goal is just to make it through the end of the year, get into college, and be a little more stress-free about all of that.
Yeah. And then this last one is make a difference and improve life around you. So I think my mom was the first college, or like, how would you say that?
Like first college, first person who attended college?
Yeah, my mom was the first person to attend college in my family, and she really showed me like what hard work does and like how successful she is in her business. She's someone I aspired to be, and just to like see her day to day work so hard at something, it really like puts like a fire under my butt to like work and be just as good as her.
You know, I kind of have that same thing. Like my mom she is one of 9 siblings, and she's like one of the only ones who went to college, and she became a teacher. And she's crushing it as a teacher. I always hear good things about her. And there's a statistic that if you go to college, you're more likely to donate and volunteer and just be more charitable to the people around you. And I think definitely I've seen that through my mom. She's a very if you need help, she's there. And that's something that I feel like showcases the most about college, is that it doesn't just help you as your education, it helps you be a better person.
Yes. So you may be wondering, you hear us talk about our majors, and you're probably like, but what if I have no idea what I'm doing? That was me probably 6 months ago. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I went from broadcasting to this to this. I love everything, so it's really hard for me to narrow it down to certain things I like. But in college, I feel like you have a really great opportunity to expand on that by double majoring or minoring. But also at our school or anywhere, you can use Maya Learning. They have really great quizzes for you when you take the quizzes. They'll give you majors or things that might go along with some of your interests. I most of the time got management or education, so that's kind of helped me steer towards what I want to do today.
Yeah, and if you're a person who's I don't know what I want to do, you'll eventually figure it out. The best way to figure out what makes you happy, what makes you have a passion for what you do, is just experiment with different classes, take different clubs.
Yes.
For me, it was doing broadcasting, for doing robotics. If I didn't do these things, I probably would not have found out my passion for building robots and building machines. And just I take an astronomy class, I wouldn't have I already love space, but I think it really involved my knowledge of it and why I'm so passionate about it. So just take different classes if you're struggling, and you're gonna figure it out. You will figure it out eventually. It's not gonna be oh, I'm gonna be stuck here forever. No, you will find your passion. It's the same thing with if you're worried about finding friends, you will find friends.
Yes.
You will find your passion, and it will be great.
You could also go in undecided too. I feel like a lot of colleges are great with that nowadays. They have a lot of resources and programs that they have there. And one thing about choosing a college I forgot to say earlier was scholarships and money that they give you. The reason why I'm going to Forest is due to the program, but also the amount of money that they're giving me is so affordable for me and my family. My mom was literally crying the day we found out how much we had to pay, because their tuition is $66,000, and that's a lot, and I feel like it's unrealistic. But if you can make those connections when you're visiting and do that stuff and really look for scholarships, I think it's really beneficial. I'm doing the Golden Apple Scholarship as well as the Carnegie Scholarship for English. If you can get any money you can, and the lowest amount of money, even if it's not your first choice, I feel like you should consider it, because the money you're paying is really important to you and your family. Okay, so I hope that helped you guys. I wish I had some of these resources when I was starting my college search. I did feel lost at times, but I hope this helped you guys.
It definitely, was insightful for me. So I hope you gained something from this, and it helps you in the future.
I'm Lexi Pena.
And I'm Rayna and I.
Have a great day.
Soundstripe.